What's up, YouTube family? Lou with Guy Like Collectibles here with another video. Here's a follow-up video to the game ball that I had gotten in Tampa Bay. What I had mentioned was that I found out who the players were that were involved. It was Jalen Beeks as the pitcher, and also it was Dylan Carlson. So in my last video, you saw that I already had purchased the Jalen Beeks auto card, rookie card, from Beckett in a 9.5 and 10 auto. So now I wanted to buy the person who was actually at bat at the time that the game ball was used, and it was Dylan Carlson from the St. Louis Cardinals. And here is the auto card, also a Beckett 9.5 and also a 10 auto. Authentic, and it's also numbered to 99, if you can see down here. So 39, no, I'm sorry, 33 out of 99. So now I have the set of Dylan Carlson, Jalen Beeks, the pitcher, the hitter, and the game used ball that these two guys were involved in. So now I'm going to set them up together, one on each side. Game ball will be in the middle. Then I'm going to set it up. So pretty cool. That's when I was in Tropicana Field. So now I have the set. And also this past a Monday, I ended up going to the Philadelphia Phillies game against the Los Angeles Angels. So I got to see Ohtani hit. Never seen him play before in person, so it was my first time. But I also got a game used ball from there as well. This one is cool because it's labeled the date, the inning that it was used, which was the first inning, who was the pitcher, Taijuan Walker, and the batter, Luis Rengifo. And so this is the ball that was used there. So I might do the same thing and get the player cards. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them graded, though. If I do find auto cards of them, I will get them. That way I can display it also. I don't want to make it a habit that I'm buying graded cards because they are super expensive. Not that these were super expensive, but I mean, over time, they will be, the money adds up. Especially if you're spending money on cards of players that you're not really a fan of, so to speak. The interesting thing that I did want to talk about, though, so here's the Tampa Bay ball, right, which is kind of cool because they got the 25th anniversary of the Tampa Bay Rays on there from that game used ball, which is kind of cool. As you can see, this one has the MLB logo, and this one has the 25 years. So this is because of the 25 years that Tampa Bay has been in the league. So it was their anniversary. But something that I was real interested in, when I went to Tampa, this was the first time that I've ever heard of being able to buy a game used ball, right? I've never been, I never knew about it, never looked into it, because I didn't really go to a lot of games, to be honest with you. But the day that I went to Tampa and I saw that they were selling those balls, it was a pre-game. You had to sign up for it. You paid up front. It was $60. They put your name on a list, and I think they did about 20 baseballs that they were going to sell. So if you didn't do it before the first pitch, you weren't going to be able to get an opportunity to get the ball, or a ball, I should say. So when I went to Philly, I thought it was going to be the same thing. So when I went to Citizens Bank Park, I was like, oh, okay, well, let me find a store where they got it, and that way I could sign up. When I got there, it was different. She told me, because I went up to her, I said, oh, about the game used ball, where can I get it? She was like, well, you got to come down here by the 7th inning. We'll have them here. And I said, oh, okay. I said, well, how much are they? She said they vary. And that's when I knew. I was like, oh, okay, these guys are trying to make a profit based on the player that the ball was used on, you know what I mean? Or with, I should say, depending on who was batting, who was pitching. So the more popular the player, the more money the ball, or maybe depending on what the situation was in the game of when the game ball was used, then it's more value. So I said, all right. So I thought to myself, I'm probably not going to get a ball because it's probably going to be an astronomical amount. So when I came back, they had 2 balls that were already out of range because I wasn't going to spend that money. But they had an Ohtani. They had a game-used ball, and the batter was Ohtani. It wasn't the first inning. The pitcher was still the same pitcher, Taijuan Walker. But they wanted $250 for the ball, only because Ohtani's name was on the record. And I said, man, that's a lot of money. Then the second ball that was the second highest was going for $150, and it was the first batter of the game ended up getting hit with the ball. So the hit by pitch ball was the ball that was going for $150. So they had other prices, $59, $69, whatever the case may be. I bought this one for $39.99. And it was $40 after taxes, $43 or whatever it was. But I decided to get this one. I just wanted a game used ball, just to have like a souvenir of me being at that game. The Ohtani one was a little bit too much out of range. I'm saying to myself, if I'm going to spend $250 on that ball, then I'd rather go get a PSA authentic autograph of another player that I like. If I'm going to spend that type of money, right? I could go get a Don Mattingly autograph for less than that. So why am I going to spend $250 on a game-used ball just to say that Ohtani was the batter? For me personally, it's not that big of a deal. I just wanted a game ball, and so I got it. And but I found that interesting that Tampa has a different way of doing it, that they already had like a pre-game setup where you pay $60 and you don't know which ball you're gonna get because it's just at random. All 20 people paid the same exact price, $60, and who knows which one you're gonna get. Maybe you get one that was used with Randy Arozarena. Maybe you get one that was used with Arenado. It doesn't matter who the player was. You paid $60 because you got it before the game started. So I thought that was kind of cool. These people were just trying to take advantage and, just try to capitalize on making more money. And I think that's kind of, I don't want to say it's silly, but it's kind of messed up, right? You're at the game. You're a fan. You paid for your ticket already to be there. You're spending money on probably on the concession stand. And who else? What other souvenirs you buy, right? I bought a Phillies hat. I bought this Tampa Bay Rays hat, but I didn't buy it at the stadium. I bought it before I got to the stadium. But, I bought a Phillies hat at the stadium. And, I just thought that it was just a weird way of doing it. But still was able to get mine. I do like the fact that they already tell you where it was used, as to where with this one I had to wait a couple days, and then I found it on the website where I was able to punch in the numbers and everything and find out when it was used, who were the players. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm probably going to make my own label and put it back here. That way I can label every single ball that I get from now on every time I go to a game. I didn't get one in Baltimore when I went this year because I didn't even know that they did this. So now I know. So the next time I go to Camden Yards, I'm going to get my ball from Camden Yards. And that's kind of like what I'm going to try to do. It's kind of my bucket list thing to want to go to every single stadium. I was able to go to Wrigley Field, but outside. There was no games going on at the time, so I couldn't get into a game when I went to visit my brother. But at least I saw the field. I was outside. I took pictures. But I will be going back. And next time I go back, I'll go to a game. But just wanted to share that with you, that I completed the set for my game-used ball in Tampa Bay. And I got Jalen Beeks and Dylan Carlson, both of them with autos on them. So at least I have something to go along with the game ball, which I thought was kind of cool to have something to represent the players and the ball itself. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be coming back with another video shortly. All right, so take care. God bless. Subscribe. Feel free to comment down below. And if anybody has ever had an experience of buying a game-used ball, please comment down below and let me know. All right, so take care. God bless. Peace.